All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got another. Actually, playing ranked ladder mode now on my Grandmaster account, so this is pretty much gonna be brutal and ugly. I think I might have actually gotten matched versus Maximus Black. Yeah, I think I got matched versus Maximus Black, which means I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm not very in shape at the moment in StarCraft because I took a lot of time off, so we'll see. You will only hear these excuses for a little bit. I don't have any other events until Home Story Cup, so in like another day or two, I won't really have any more reasons for losing games.
Not enough minerals.
Have I seriously been streaming for 15 hours? No, I actually just ran a rebroadcast for European viewers overnight. I don't go that ham. Last night was the first time I ever did a rebroadcast. I was just curious how it would do numbers-wise. And I actually got something like averaged about 200 viewers, peaked at about 400. And I also got a host from Total Biscuit 2 hours ago before I went live, which put me over 2,000 viewers. But yeah. Am I going to E3 this year? I really wanted to. I'm on the list for the after party somehow, but I don't have a hookup to actually get into E3. Like, I don't know anybody. A, I didn't get hired to do anything at E3. And B, I don't have any friends that are just like, yo, I just happen to have an extra way to get E3. It's like, well, yeah, I can't really, so I couldn't really go. I wanted to go, but that's in Los Angeles, isn't it? I think E3's in Los Angeles. I remember reading about it in PlayStation Magazine when I was a kid all the time. I was always like, man, I want to go to the magical land of Hollywood and go to E3.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ah, dope, Carsey. Is this guy actually live now? He was totally ignoring his viewers earlier today. I can't help it. The girl can't help it. Can't help it. The girl can't help it. So this guy should have never seen this build before. What I'm doing this game is not just crazy, but pretty batshit insane, if I do say so myself. I haven't actually really tested this build order versus Protoss, so bear with me, guys, because I'm not going to make any sort of claim. This is not going to be like one of those one weird trick advertisements that you see on the internet. This is going to be like that one dumb thing that a Terran player did to try and win some ladder points in StarCraft 2. No, save our ship. All right, so it's meant to be super aggressive.
Not enough.
It's meant to try and kill the other guys as fast as possible. And that is pretty much it. I don't know that this is going to become a thing. I'm just trying to mess around with it. It's like a couple Reaper opening with Cyclones. And if you're wondering, Nate, why are you doing this now if you're not even sure if it's good? Honestly, it's mostly because I don't know if it's good. Maybe this could be a reasonable cheddary opening. Maybe. Maybe this could become a thing. A little bit of a thing. I honestly am not sure. But the reason why is you couldn't afford to do something like this before in StarCraft 2. Like this wasn't a build. This actually was not a thing that you could do because you didn't have enough gas. This is pretty gas intensive to do. Well, this is pretty fun. All right, well, I already think that this strategy is super fun now. This is great. I'm actually really enjoying doing this. All right, so we build another one and another one. We bolster up our tech. No! Alright, alright, alright.
Not enough minerals.
So that was fun.
Not enough
That definitely got me somewhere. I don't know if it got me where I want to be, but we got somewhere. And I think that that's one of the reasons why messing around with build orders is really fun to do in StarCraft. Like, is this a normal strategy? Nope. Is it viable? Probably not. Will it ever be standard? Certainly not. But I can appreciate a good messing around every now and again. Just trying to get a feel for what we can play around with, what we can't play around with, and all that jazz. So
Mineral field.
that's what I want to do. Just get everything set up so that I can expand again and again and again. My opponent, by the way, did have a much faster expansion than me. So I'm still going to wager that I'm really far behind. But that doesn't necessarily have to be the end of the world. It just means I need to play really, really well. Because I killed a good amount of stuff that he had, right? But my expansion was delayed so much that by now, he's probably still ahead of me in workers. That's just one of the ways that StarCraft works, right? Like if you try to do cheeky stuff, it always costs something. Like there's no great play that always works for free. Not in this game. Like everything kind of has like places where it works and places where it doesn't, and that's just it.
I'm my favorite streamer. I got 2 questions. What's the name, brand of that caster headphones you wear? And wondering if you knew the model of those LED glowing headphones one of the players in the recent Overwatch event you casted in had. Love from Sweden.
Oh, you mean like the caster headphones that I wear when I'm at tournaments? Tournaments for professional broadcasting when I'm like casting IEM or DreamHack. Those tournaments all use Sennheiser HMD 26's HMD 26-2 is the standard. It's the industry standard for headsets in professional esport commentary. So if you tune into a broadcast and you're wondering what those headsets are, it's like 99% chance that they're Sennheiser HMDs. They run for about $460, $470 on Amazon.
Insufficient rescue gas.
He's finally recovered his economy. That was a good bit of damage done. Warp prism, that's fair. I don't mind a good prism.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Bad news? What's going on?
Additional.
Like I said, guys, please don't forget, I'm pretty far behind. I took my expansion very late. I haven't really been playing around all that much with this build order, so like anything, it's gonna take some time.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
If he's gonna build a depths though, I want to get blue flame. I actually need the rocket upgrade really badly for the Cyclone damage. That's one of the most important upgrades in the game when you're playing around with Cyclones. It's the only thing that allows them to like deal with Immortals and Stalkers, especially Tempests. Really, it's kind of like the most important upgrade you can get when you're playing Mech. It really allows your Cyclones to go toe-to-toe with a lot of different units. Now, Cyclone's still very weak in terms of hit point wise. I think someone did like a cost evaluation. The Cyclone, statistically speaking, has the lowest hit points per resource spent in the game. There is no unit you can build that will give you, that'll be less hit point efficient. So you have to be very careful with your Cyclones. They're the most expensive unit per life in the entire game. It's not a balance complaint, by the way. That's just like, I actually just found out. It's just like, yeah, that's how it is. That is literally how it works. So he hasn't made any switch into seemingly any sort of crazy play.
Not enough minerals.
Sadly, I am getting supply blocked a lot. It's a natural side effect of being bad at the game. That's okay. Everybody gets supply blocked, right? If you're gonna learn from me, you're certainly not gonna you're not gonna be disillusioned into thinking that you have no. No, you're not. You're gonna be like brain tricked into believing that you're actually, you know, better than. Better. If you're in GM and you're trying to learn from me, you're a fool. And if you're not in GM, then me getting supply blocked a little bit isn't gonna make it impossible to learn from me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So what do we have? We have the Cyclone upgrade. Blue Flame is done. So we really just need more Mech upgrades. We need to take more bases as well. This is really a big deal. So you can manually force lock on, extra lock on for your Cyclones, and that'll cause them to overkill. So you can have more than one Cyclone locked on.
Are you ready for this? Enemy contact.
Mineral field completed.
Waiting on you.
Base is under attack.
Are you ready for this? Waiting on you. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Go ahead.
Mineral field completed. Base is under not enough energy.
Big job. Let's go kill something. Ready to raise some hell.
This guy's trying really hard to kill me though.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Not enough.
Thing about Cyclones is they actually cost so much supply now, it's very easy to max out. Cyclones are so supply heavy because they're also one of the most supply that you get per hit point as well. Not that that statistic really matters. I'm expecting him to have switched into some dank shit though. That's a DT, by the way. He's got DTs on the map now.
Upgrade complete.
We have you on screen.
Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Reporting for action.
Do this. Target. You got coordinates.
Gasping geyser exhausted.
All hands to battle stations.
Nice mothership, loser. Alright, we got this, boys. Okay, I believe.
Channel's clear, boss.
Biggest thing we're gonna have issues with is
Unacceptable landing zone.
that. So let's just get SCVs over, repair everything.
Our SCVs are under attack. Unacceptable landing zone.
I can't build here.
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field completed. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals.
In the rear with fan AV ready. Go ahead. What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
He did do quite a bit of damage to me, though.
Research complete. Mineral field.
I don't know how much he actually has. It's gonna make this game pretty difficult.
Mineral field.
He could have like a lot of tempests by now, which is gonna make this game very difficult. I don't really need these marines, but I'm just gonna imagine that right now he's probably got some like really, really sick.
Mineral field completed.
All right, let's go for it.
Mineral field.
Yeah, baby, yeah! Well, that was pretty fun. I mean, I think that this style is super, super fun when it works. And like I said, I don't think it's necessarily viable or great, but I did play ranked this game, so being able to win with something this crazy, well, feels John Goodman.
Are you? I'm waiting on you.
That was pretty sick.
Ready to raise some hell. Right on.
I really liked the opening I did that game. Anyway, GG, boys. GG. That tournament, I didn't actually confirm myself as a player for, so I don't know why it entered me into it.